Hi YouTube, it's Project Zero. I just want to do a quick video review today of a e-cig that I picked up. It's the Mistic brand. If you pick up the number 2 starter kit, what you actually get in the package is the 1 battery, 2 cartridges, and a charger. And it costs about $17 over at Walmart. Normally I don't really advocate purchases at Walmart, but it's the only place I found Mystics. You can find them online. And what I got was the menthol kit because, in my experience, all the tobacco flavored, just the regular flavor e-cigs, I don't think they taste as good as like a real one. But the menthols actually do a pretty great job, especially if you're trying to quit. I've decided I'm quitting. Actually, I've only got 2 real cigarettes left before I'm completely done. And this is what the package looks like. It looks like a normal pack of of shorts, like Marlboro or even well, any brand of cigarettes that you have or you're familiar with. The reason I got these mainly is because I live in New York and the tobacco tax is ridiculously high. That was actually one of the main factors of me quitting. It's 10 to 12 bucks a pack here, depending on where you go. The minimum legal price for cigarettes here is, I think it's $9.78, which most fast tracks will actually sell them for. The only place you can get it cheaper is at a reservation, because Native American reservations don't have to abide by New York state tax or laws as governed by the state. But in the package, it's actually very simple. It's designed like an actual cigarette pack, which is nice. You can see it comes with the charger over all the way on the left there. Goes to battery and 2 cartridges. I have already opened it. I've already used it, obviously. I did previously own a different pack, but I did end up losing both the charger, the battery, and any cartridges I had left when I moved. Simple trick if you do get it, because I found it having a hard time getting the charger out, is if you actually just grab the battery. The simplest way to get out the charger is to actually screw in your battery, because it's all encased in a very tough foam rubber. Just screw it into the charger and pull it out. It's a standard USB charger. You can plug it into your computer, or if you have like a phone charger, that works too. Most of them are very standard, so you can't really fry the damn thing. These are actually my favorite. I did own a pack of blue e-cigs. They're 60 bucks for the starter kit, which actually comes with, I think it was like 5 cartons of cigarettes, which, let me tell you, doesn't last that long. I don't know if they've changed the formula since, but it's kind of like a very thin cigarette. This one I think is a lot closer to, say, like 100 in size. Honestly, if you don't mind carrying something bigger, I would suggest get one of the bigger ones that you can find, because the battery lasts a lot longer. I was surprised that the battery was almost fully charged when I bought it, so you can smoke it right out of the pack. It does suggest to at least charge it for the first 3 hours or 6. I didn't really read the instructions. I know the original one I got was set up to 6 hours first, but putting it together is actually pretty simple. These are the disposable cartridges. The little colored ring will indicate what flavor it is, and what they have that I found is menthol, regular, and lights. And they also have all 3 variants in no tobacco. Most of them are 1.8% nicotine. So no tobacco, but no nicotine. So the atomizer is actually built in, and you can see the little metal part. And what the atomizer does is it actually vaporizes the solution that's inside. And inside the cartridge there is kind of like a cotton substance. Basically it looks like a big washer, and as it holds all the liquid, it slowly seeps down. So it's kind of like how a Zippo or any kind of like wick lantern would work. It all just seeps down, and it does a very even burn that way. Now each cartridge is pretty much equal to a pack of cigarettes, generally, on average. So all I need to do is just simply screw it in. This one doesn't have the stipulation. The old one was the first inhale turned it on, the second inhale you actually got something. This one actually smokes right away, which is nice. Um, I do like to keep, there's a little rubber cap, I don't know if you can really see it, separate it a little bit, that I do suggest when you're done smoking, keep the cap around, because putting the cap back on will make it last a lot longer, because it is a wet solution, it is oil based, well it's glycerin based, so it does dry up very quickly if you don't have it capped. It's not like the blue cigs where basically it has cartridge inside the black cap that is it's got basically a divot in it so that the cap actually sits on top of the atomizer, and then you smoke through the atomizer itself. And there's it's basically a groove in the cap itself when it goes all the way through. It's actually got a tunnel that goes through the cap so that you can actually smoke out of it. But these ones, they're meant to be disposable, so the atomizer isn't really that great. But because you're only smoking a pack per atomizer, it works quite well. The packs of, I believe it's 5 cartridges, is only like $9, which is equal to 5 packs of cigarettes, which is amazing here. But it does smoke very well. Has a little red light on the end. So, I mean, they're very nice, especially if you're trying to quit. I do suggest them. I did just watch a video where a guy showed you how to refill it. I haven't ever bought my own e-fluid online. I have made my own. I did find it was okay, but I did sacrifice, a couple packs, or not a couple packs, but like 3 cheap cigarettes to make it, and doesn't work too well, honestly. It was okay for the time being, because I was just refilling a cap just to test it out. The blue cigs I did end up ruining because in the manual it does state do not have one of the batteries plugged in while you're charging the charging pack, which is just a portable charging unit where you can plug in your battery so it charges on the go, because they don't last that long. They last for about a cigarette or 2 before they died. But I think they should have had that in a big warning, like just paper inside the pack when you open it, just to say that, because I didn't know about it till I actually went through the manual completely. It was all the way in the back of the book, so oh well. Now, how it actually works, I've already explained the atomizing process. There is, I think, 2 to 3 holes here where the light is, and you actually smoke all the way through the battery. That's what turns on the light. It's kind of like the old yo-yos that have lights in them. It's a pressure, well, it's kind of like a pressure switch, basically. It's a metal prong with a flat flap, so that when you put air through it, it lights up the light and activates the atomizer. So it's quite nice. Do suggest it. It's cheap, especially if you don't want to spend like $150, $200 on a good one. These ones do suffice. They do work, especially when I have a craving. I sit up here and smoke. Now, one last word of advice. Obviously, recap when you're done. And start out slowly. Don't drag it out like a regular cigarette. The fluid is much denser than just regular cigarette smoke, so it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it does hit. It's got that throaty hit like a regular cigarette, but it's kind of concentrated because it's a lot thicker, so just be careful, and do not get any of the fluid on your mouth or your tongue. Trust me, it burns like hell. It's mainly because it has nicotine in it. It's a very pure form, and I wouldn't suggest drinking it ever, because of the nicotine concentration can kill you. So that's what I'm assuming is what causes the burning sensation, is the nicotine in it along with the flavoring. So just don't do it. Just be very mindful. Don't drag it very hard. You will end up getting a solution through the hole and on your mouth and lips. So thanks for watching. Please, if you are trying to quit, get one of these. Enjoy. Have a good one.